class. No offense everybody else, but hello. I'm super excited about the Galah.
Did you not see the other?
And we have a lovebird in the master class. And an Alexandrian.
Just she faked the excitement on that one.
But the Galah is here. Chose the right shirt to wear.
I know.
Looks like it.
Hey, buddy.
So you've done no targeting, is that right?
We have.
You have.
Been.
You have. Let's see where he stands with me here. Good. Yeah, he's doing nice, gentle. Oops. Gentle targets. There you go, bud. You guys want to take him out?
Yeah.
Good boy.
Good boy. Okay.
Can I see how your targeting would go on that perch?
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, step up. Step up. Good boy. It's okay. There it is.
So I gave him a treat for going there. Since he was a little uneasy about it.
Oh. Ah. Not biting.
So here, let me just warm him up here.
Here, remember.
Are you bleeding?
It's just a little one.
So we have less response out here. This tells me, you know, kind of treat value might not be there. Diet-wise might not be there. He also seems a little more skittish than
Yes. Yeah.
I'm used to seeing for
He's more
Galahs.
skittish out of the cage than inside the cage.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's biting to get back in because he feels safe.
When he bites you, do you typically put him back in the cage? So he's trained you.
Yep. Oh, he's trying
Yeah,
to.
he
Yeah. So there's a pattern. If every time he bites you, he gets put away, that if he's uncomfortable out of the cage, he's going to bite you because it gets him put away. So we have to recognize that pattern and then start to break it through good interactions. So trying to build his confidence with things. Do you want to go ahead and try to do a target?
Come on, Dusty. Dusty.
Good boy.
Did anybody notice the difference how Kylene gave the treat versus how I gave the treat?
You're a little bit more careful and made him reach for it.
I made him reach
So
for it.
If he wanted to bite you, he didn't have any room.
I had enough notice that if he was going for me, I could move.
Yep.
Part of it's because I don't know the bird, but you just got bit and you still came in really fast. So just like with the target, you want to come in slowly from a distance and then get closer. Same thing with delivering a treat with a bird that's either fearful, heightened, aggressive. You want to just start a little bit further away and come in slowly.
Okay.
So when you're ready, go ahead and see if you can get him to turn around with the stick.
There we go. I've broken one up.
Oh, he already turned around. So just get some movement.
Good boy. Good boy. There we go.
Seems like a lot of the biting is coming from just not very clear communication yet. So we'll see if we can get good.
Good boy.
How much more training do you think he's likely going to do? We still have a solid 30% left? Or do you think we might get a few more and then that's it?
Yeah, I think maybe a few more and that will be it. I
Cool.
think maybe
That's what I'm thinking too.
that.
So my thought now is to go ahead and put him back.
Oh my god, Orange.
And can you do it without being bit?
Yeah. He's normally pretty good.
Yeah.
So wait. How come you don't have any treats?
Okay. Come on, Dusty. Step up.
Good boy. Okay. Yeah, we got one more. Okay. Yeah. Step up. Good boy.
And that's really
That's when it happens.
So I should have prefaced it, but I was going to try to have him come over here for this.
Sorry.
What are you thinking?
I'm having a hard time thinking clearly with him.
Yeah. Very bandit-esque.
It's messing me up.
Oh, honey.
And for you too, I know that the kind of situation with Dusty was a little bit different than
Yeah.
than we had hoped. But how do you guys feel?
I think we learned, I learned with my interactions with Dusty, I need to be more confident because he picks up on that and he's quick to strike out and put me in my place. When I give him uncertain cues, he's quick to say no. I need you to be more confident and tell me what you want me to do. And I think we've learned that we need to clean up his diet, haven't we, Mum?
And I think too, the fact that both you and all the three, you, Jamie and Mel, have been able to look at Dusty and feel the same way we do, which is we've got limited time. We need to sort this out as quickly as we can, and to really focus on his diet, his training.
And not giving him what he wants if he bites.
Yes.
So instead of in the cage, you can go on the couch or on the stand or over there and somewhere different so he's away from us, so he gets the consequence, but he's not getting the consequence that he wants.
Yeah,
And-
break the pattern.
Yeah, and if we're putting him in the cage, to make sure it's been a pleasant time out, and we put him in before the bite.
Yes, exactly. And you and I both, I believe, read it correctly, and then we misread it after. But the timing left to get him in safely, we were approaching the end of it,
Yeah.
and so we put him away. The only thing is, I wasn't clear with you. Like, all right, here I'll use a treat to get him in because I wasn't sure what it would be. But that would be the other thing is, if you have a food dish in whatever cage you put him in, drop a treat in there or several treats in there. So he's looking forward to going back.
Well, that was a really difficult masterclass for me. A fun one because I was able to make so much progress with that Alexandrian parakeet. It's been, I don't know, it's been weird here in Australia because I've seen wild galahs and I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I just want to go squeeze every single one of them, which they don't want. And I haven't really even been able to get that close to the wild ones that I have seen. And then we've had some in workshops and stuff, and coloration is similar, but they all look really different to me. And then the one today, I don't know, it just resembled Bandit so much. Not identical, like the eyes were different. He didn't have as much red bumpiness as Bandit does. And his beak looked a lot sharper. And obviously he was missing some toes, but I don't know, some energy shifts in the room with that bird felt so familiar, and I was like, not that those were my favorite things about Bandit by any means, but it was just familiar, and realizing that like I won't feel those again was like just kind of hit me in the face today. It was hard. And then I don't know, I felt connected to the bird, but I questioned the connection because I was like, oh, Jamie, you're it's too much. Yeah, I sat close to the ground near his travel cage towards the end of the class, just trying to get a read on him. And I just did some things that Bondi likes, and I did some things that Bandit used to like, and he connected to all the same things that Bandit used to like. And it, like, for those of you that followed Bandit really well, you guys know I did the burrito with him, where I'd hold him and pretend to be eating him like a burrito. So I'd be like, and Bandit learned to mimic that, and it was really funny. And his was more of like a hi, hi. And this bird started doing the mimicking of just chewing, like the noise of eating. So we were both just going like together, and I don't know. I felt like he was receptive, but a lot of it could have just been my messed up self. It's just seeing what I wanted to see, sort of thing, or connecting where I wanted to connect, or, you know, just mourning him and looking and seeking out that connection. And it's so weird because I started the class so excited that we had a Galah, and none of them have reminded me of Bandit until this one. This one just, I don't know, it hit harder. I had to take a couple breaks and like walk out. Thank goodness Dave was in the class too, because I was just having a hard time. So even the energy shift was kind of backwards from what I'm used to handling with Bandit. There would be an energy shift and be like, oh man, Dave, you'll have to get him. With this bird, Dusty, there was an energy shift, and I realized I would need to be the one to go get him, and that was new for me. So yeah, I hope that doesn't keep happening at Aussie master classes, but honestly that's the first Galah at a master class, so apparently we have one at the next class, so we'll see how I do. I doubt it will remind me, but darn it, this one did. Darn.